Hello, today is Thursday, April the 7th. Our gospel today is the Gospel of John. In verse 51, Jesus says, "Truly, truly, I say to you, if one keeps my word, he will never see death." He will never see death. The word that I kind of chose today is that word death. And just kind of understanding a little bit more about, what Jesus meant when he said that. When he said, one who keeps my words, they'll never see death. It doesn't mean that physically in this world that we're going to live forever. But we're never going to see the complete death, because he says, look, if you listen to me, I'm going to give you life. I'm going to give you life eternal. There's a lot of times that I'm called to the funeral homes to do a service for a family that doesn't have a church connection. And one of the things I always challenge them with is just this idea about death and then the afterlife. And I want them to know that I can't get up here and show you a picture. I can't Google something that'll show you exactly what that heavenly eternal life is really all about. But I believe it in my heart, and I believe it in my mind. I believe it with my soul, because of words just like this. Where Jesus is just saying, look, believe that I'm going to lead you, and I'm going to help you to overcome the death here, that it won't last forever, that there will be something more beautiful awaiting you. And all of this, I will always say to the people, do we listen to Jesus' words as if our life depends upon it? I like to think that's the way I live my life. Not so much that I'm worried about death. I think in some way we're all a little bit afraid of it. But in the end, I believe truly that God has something more beautiful awaiting us. Back in, the 17th century, Blaise Pascal was once asked, try to prove God. He was a French mathematician, a philosopher, and he couldn't, get up there and say, well, this is my proof. But I can tell you this, and it was called Pascal's wager. He said, I'd rather live my life as if there is a God. Because if I live my life as if there is a God, I've got a chance. But if I live my life as if there is no God, and there is a God, where's that going to lead me? So when I think of these words here, when Jesus says, if anyone keeps my word, he'll never see death, he's inviting us to believe. Believe with all of our heart and soul, our mind, that something greater is out there. That death is not the end. That he has something beautiful waiting for us. So I guess as we journey once again to Easter and in this Lenten season, let's ask ourselves, what is our belief? What is our living? What is our living pointing us to? Continue your journey to Easter.